phone to check it. Quick one. I'm not really preparing to come on board this afternoon, but then I just want to quickly talk about this topic that we're having on here for 5 minutes. Just to reiterate to those who I can say are involved or are connected or concerned with regards to that topic. I want to remind you that it is very important that you dissolve your previous relationship before you go into another one. It isn't a joke anymore. A lot of people are trying to get in their new wife into the country, but they now realize that they haven't even done what they need to do with the UK judicial system in terms of dissolving their marriage. And you can easily be charged for bigamy in that aspect. That is one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is when you look at a lady going into a new relationship and haven't even dissolved her previous relationship. Now, having a child with a new one, you will not be able to give that child to the new one. The government of the United Kingdom will decide who the father of that child would be for you. Even at the point of doing DNA, you will still go through the messy issue. So as a result of that, I'm basically saying that I want to encourage you, if you haven't done that, make sure that you dissolve your previous relationship, especially those who travel into the United Kingdom as a Mrs. Let me spell it out completely if that is a way to do it for those who cannot read in between the lines. If you have traveled into UK on a passport that shows that you were previously married, I will say it categorically that you have to dissolve that relationship if you are no longer in it. If you fail to dissolve that relationship, you will have to blame yourself with all the hassle that you will go through with the government of the United Kingdom, especially for the Secretary of State for the Home Department, which the citizens and the residents of the UK will call Home Office. Home Office. When it comes to regularize of status, you have to have a bit of respect for that department. And as a result of that, as a lawyer, I want to assist you by putting out the information that you will need to yourself, at the right time, to ensure that you make sure that you dissolve that relationship before you have a child for your new partner. I've said this times and times, but I realize that it's a common problem and it's still coming back to my desk. And I am just a little bit a fish in a large ocean that cannot do much, cannot even do anything to tamper with the law in this country, other than to abide with the law and advise those who need my legal advice in terms of how to regularize their status in the United Kingdom. There is much that is expected of us as a legal practitioner all over the world, and as such, I don't want to be part of those who will breach that trust. In that aspect, I want to encourage you, if you are putting in an application and you have previous relationship and you have not taken it through the divorce court, you need to do that before you register your new child, because that will cost you a headache. And a headache that will cost you, it will be very stressful because you will have to drag yourself to court in the end. The government of the United Kingdom has nothing to lose because they passed Section 50, subsection 9A of the Nationality Act, instructing that the father of the child they will assume that the father of the child will be the previous husband in your previous relationship, not the new one, unless you have dissolved that relationship before you go into the new one. And at the end of the day, the government will have to decide for you to make a DNA test. And if you fail to do that, it means that your child, you will not leave the government with nothing but to decide for your child to become a stateless, because that child will not be able to take his or her father's citizenship, and then you may end up, I wouldn't even say stateless, then you have to end up giving your country nationality to your child, which means that you deny that child the opportunity of having a UK citizenship. So you will have to take that into account. Time is not on my side. I only come out to just talk about that for 5 minutes and for you to see my face, because a lot of people are aware that I was at the countryside over the weekend for a family wedding. So that's why I want you to know that I've been in the country since I've been back into the UK, to London, not UK, London, since Sunday evening. But I'll be coming out to do a large, lousy topic on Friday. So I want you to be aware and be steady and be waiting for it. I'll put the poster out as soon as I can, possibly Friday morning. Don't forget, Friday is a bank holiday and it's a Good Friday. So we'll be having that together. If I don't do it in the studio, I'll do it wherever I'm going to have a space to do it. So I'll see you on Friday with a loud, lousy topic on Friday. Until then, stay tuned and be good. Bye.